Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the AMX AC mle.48. It's a tier 8 French premium. Oh, is it premium? No, it's not a premium. It's a standard tech tree tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Tundra under the command of pacifichero45. Game on. Well, there's 3 different types of gun you can have with this tank destroyer, which is basically a pimped out version of the AMX AC 46. It's either got the 90mm gun, which is a tier 8 gun, the 100mm gun, which is also tier 8, or it's got the top gun, which is 120mm. And yeah, that's what he's got. 400 alpha, 257mm pen with standard, and you can see quite a high shell velocity with the premium rounds 325mm pen. 3-shot autoloader, standard reload 32.6 for the 3 shells. We'll get to see how much that's actually gone down after he's actually fired his clip. Inch clip reload is 4 seconds? No, it's 1.2 seconds, I think it is. No, I've got it wrong. Inch clip reload is 2.7 seconds. So it's a little wait between the shells. But remember, these are 120mm shells, so they're doing enormous damage to the enemy. And it is a potential yield of 1200 from each clip that you actually load into the magazine. Well, that T-30 is blocking our shot at the moment. We've landed in a tier 10 game, we're bottom tier, but that does give pacifichero the chance to earn extra XP, because some of the tanks he's going to be aiming at are low tier, high tier rather. So he gets 20% extra XP for all the high tier ones that he attacks. Now that's going to be useful, because remember, as I said, the penetration 325mm pen with standard APCR, well, not with standard APCR, with the premium APCR, which means that technically there's not quite a few enemy tanks who would actually be penetrated by those shots fairly easily. And if he sees a tank that's actually got about 1200 hit points, you can recall that, yeah, he's probably going to be able to clip them out with one round, one mag. Now that, I think that, yeah, the Jagdtiger did see him, but he blocked the shot from the Jagdtiger. Oh, we didn't block that one. That came from a Skoda T50, unfortunately. Now, the problem with this tank is, although it has great, well-armoured, angled armour on the front of the vehicle, as you can see, and just around the matlets as well, but there are weak spots on the front of the vehicle, like the observation device on the top of the turret, and on these machine gun turrets as well. They've actually got 20mm machine guns, would you believe it, on this vehicle. It was designed in 1947, 1948, but they didn't produce any. It was a blueprints only design, based on the Jagdpanther of all things as well. Now, very, very heavy armour on the front, very weak on the sides and the rear. He's been spotted again. That's a TVP. Lines up. Yeah, it does have poor gun handling. You notice there he had to flick the gun to get it to come round onto the target because it just didn't want to go. Oh, that worked. That's a high roll. So at least he's got some damage. He did get damage on the Skoda T50 actually, for that matter. Okay, there's the G-Saw who got wiped out. Squeeze past him, mind you, out the way. Now it's actually quite a fast little tank destroyer as well. 50 kilometers an hour maximum speed. It's still slow in reverse though. It's only 13 kilometers in reverse. But it is very quick on traverse, so if you do get problems with the gun handling, you can quickly traverse. But of course, the arc of fire is only 10 degrees either side of the centre line, so you've only got 20 degrees to work with. Okay, SMV's pumped one in, pumps the second one in, and okay, he's popped the reload straight away. 31.05 seconds is his reload against the book reload of 32.8. right at the cap area, but he's not going in. There's the Skoda who actually put a round into the armor around the actual gun. You can see there he managed to get it in a weak spot, shooting it to the side of the vehicle. It's all built around having strong armor and facing the enemy and keeping your face to the enemy so that the enemy can't pen. Gets one into the Jagdtiger, and two, and he gets the third one in as well. So he actually earns a high roll off that one for 1,220. The frontal armor is only 150 millimeters, but it's so well angled that it's very difficult for the enemy to pen. We just saw the shell from the enemy Arty. It's about chap 155, 58. He didn't last very long. He's been taken out by our Leopard. We're 3 up on the enemy now, and I think he's like a shark. He smells blood in the water, and he wants to get one of these last kills before the game's over. He's already generated 3,205 hit points of damage, and I think he wants that Hobry 3 next. Okay, he's got him while he's just turned, and now he's facing away. Pumping those shells in, he gets the kill. So that's his first kill of the game, funnily enough. But he's now up to 4k of damage. So it's a good game for him. He thanked his teammate. Now he wants one of these guys. He's only got 1 shell left. But there is a Vipera down there. So it's a case of get a shot in. Oh, the Vipera's gone, and that's it. The game's over. Here's the end of battle stats. That was the first ace tanker for pacifichero45 in the AMX AC 48. Very well done. Congratulations for breaking your duck. He got a master gunner in that game for getting 5 armor penetrating shots in a row, as well as a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. Didn't pick up any other medal, but I'm sure he's happy with the ace at the least, because he now has broken his duck. 4,747 was the win rate, which is Super Unicum standard. And although he only got 1 kill, he did collect a lot of damage. Let's have a look at team score. Well, funnily enough, he did get the highest damage in the game. He just didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool because it was a tier 10 game. And so he didn't get the high caliber. But he did get 3,973 hit points of damage, with the next highest scorer being the Leopard 1 on his team, who managed 3,602, followed by the Hobry 3, the tank he took out, the only tank he took out actually at the end. He got 3,421, just beating RT30. Now, when it came to kills, it was the Leopard 1 who did the best. 4 kills for him, 3 kills to the T77, and then 2 kills went to the T30, the Charfuture 4, the AMX 13105, and on the enemy team, their Hobry 3, their Wizzy 111 GFT, and also their Object 252U. And we can see Pacific Hero only got the 1 kill, but it was one of the last ones right at the end of the game. When it came to base XP, because he was tier 8 and he was generating huge amounts of damage on tier 10 tanks, look at that, 1,218 base experience points, the only player to get over 1,000 base in the game. The next highest being the Charfuture 4, who managed only 930. So, yes, he was streets ahead of the others in this one. 929 went to the Baraska, 903 to the Leopard. Yes, so a very good game by Pacific Hero. 11 shots fired, 10 direct hits, 10 penetrations. This gun is very, very good. It's got decent pen, and with the right ammo loaded, it can generate huge profit as well. 3,973 hit points of damage, of which 451 was more than 300 meters. 2 hits received, 1 penetrating shot, that was the Skoda, and 1 non-penetrating shot, that was the Jagdtiger of all things. 490 hit points of damage blocked by armor. In fact, that means the Jagdtiger had the stock gun when he attacked, because he had the 128mm and he couldn't get the pen. 5 enemy vehicles were damaged, 1 was killed, and he got 274 hit points of damage assist in the game or spotting. On a premium count, he actually earned 107,484 credits from that game alone. And he also took away 10,962 experience points as well, because he got a mission completion reward. And in fact, actually got a mission completion reward in the credits as well. But it's a very good game, both on credits, on XP, and the fact that he's got his first ace tanker. Now, there's one little thing I would say right at the end of this replay, because it was a good game for Pacific Hero. What he did is he actually just sent me the replay file by email. And I do ask in the description to all these videos, please upload it to a replay site. Don't just send me the replay file. I would like to see a link to a replay site, because after all, if you send me the replay file, it doesn't necessarily mean it is a replay file. It could be something that somebody wants to send me to gain access to my PC. You know, you can confuse or conceal many things, many Trojans, as just about anything, and make out that it's actually a replay file or an HTML page or something, when it's actually not, and it's actually hostile software. So please upload it to a replay site, because if you do that, then I know that it is definitely a replay, because after all, the replay site won't accept it unless it's a replay file. And then if you send me the link to the replay page where the file is, then I can download it, and then I'm safe in the fact that I know that, yes, it's definitely a replay file, and I know that you've uploaded it, and you've also described something about the actual game. So it's your pet game, it's your achievement, and I want you to be proud of it, obviously. And so you tell me exactly what you did, or what you want to call it, and take pride in what you did. So thanks for Pacific Hero for sending it in. Please do follow the procedure next time. You know, upload it first, send me the link, and that's much nicer. Most people do that. They very rarely do I have to give out this this warning, but please don't do it the other way, because otherwise that means I have to save the file before I can then upload it again to a replay site to find out that it's safe before I can use it. And I'd rather not have to reject the file altogether and say, could you do this, please? Because that happens so often. But anyway, well done to Pacific Hero for getting your first ace tanker. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.